What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, man. So today we are reacting to Psych to Go 5 ways unhealed trauma affects us. And I was just watching like a few videos, you know, like about people talking about suicide and just a lot of stuff, man. And this just coincidentally popped up on my timeline on YouTube, you know. So I was like, why not react to it? Why not watch it? Because, you know, we all go through shit and we all like don't fully heal from certain situations. We just move on or just put it on the back burner and forget about it, you know what I mean? So let's get right into this video in 3, 2, 1.
Hey Psych2Goers, welcome back to another video. Have you ever lost a loved one or a meaningful relationship? Or perhaps you got rejected by your crush? Were you treated unfairly by your parents as a child? After any traumatic event, it's important to work on the necessary healing. Unhealed trauma can affect our brain and lives in many ways and unfortunately will not die down on its own. So, here are 5 ways unhealed trauma affects us. 1. Potential violent acting out. Have you ever wondered why some people turn to violence and aggression? In our brains, there's an emotional hub called the amygdala. While the amygdala controls the expression of many emotions, it tends to have a very prominent...
Honestly, that's why I be feeling like I got bipolar sometimes, because one minute I could be so like good, cool, calm, collected, happy, and the next minute out of nowhere, like I'm just mad. I'm just in, like, I'm not really in my feelings, but I'm just mad like for no reason. I don't even know why I'm mad. So I really do be thinking I'm bipolar sometimes, but I ain't trying to, like, it's good to go like get tested for that, but I ain't about to take no medicine and no pills or no bullshit like that, because that F's people up more than not taking it at all, just being without prescriptions and all that shit, man. So I'm good. Oops.
Role in fear and aggression. Unhealed trauma tends to intensify these negative emotions in the brain, such as fear, anxiety, agitation, stress, and so on. According to Carolyn Yoder from Peace After Trauma, when trauma goes unhealed, the normal stress reactions from trauma can amplify into acts of violence. Yoder says that this sort of violence can pass through generations, so she suggests trying to break this cycle and heal as soon as possible. 2. The potential development of PTSD. It's natural to feel afraid during a traumatizing situation, but do you often feel stressed or frightened even when you're not in real danger? Post-traumatic stress disorder is one of the most well-known impacts of trauma. But did you know that PTSD actually results from unhealed trauma? This anxiety disorder can manifest in many ways. Common symptoms of PTSD are nightmares, flashbacks, avoidance of trauma, and emotional numbness. There are many layers and complexities that lie within PTSD, some of which are more recently brought to light. For more in-depth information about this disorder, be sure to check out some of our other videos, like the 5 types of PTSD.
I like how her voice is so calming though. It's like she's talking to you like calm, so like you can listen and you really like getting into it, you really engaged in it. I like that. And it's my first time watching any video by this channel, so 5 stars, 10 stars, 12, 20, 5 million stars. This is amazing.
3. Potential substance abuse. Self-medication is a common coping mechanism for unhealed trauma. Unhealed trauma makes our stress reactions even more debilitating and can lead to substance abuse. People turn to drugs or alcohol for many different reasons. Commonly cited ones are attempts to displace emotions and avoid the constant impact of trauma. Substance abuse is dangerous and can quickly become an addiction. If you're suffering from substance abuse or unhealed trauma, the effective ways to combat them are cognitive behavioral therapy and treatment programs. 4. Unhealed trauma has more adverse effects on highly sensitive people. Highly sensitive people, also known as HSPs, have the tendency to feel everything more intensely, the good, the bad, and everything in between. When it comes to trauma, this tendency unfortunately still applies. According to Brooke Nielsen from Highly Sensitive Refuge, the characteristics of the highly sensitive brain can be intensified by unhealed trauma. Examples are traits such as emotional reactivity and anxiety. If you are an HSP struggling with the effects of unhealed trauma, please remember to be kind to yourself. There are resources to help you overcome these debilitating emotions, and with healing, self-love, and self-compassion, you'll be okay. And 5, potential physical health impairment.
That's why it's like always good to, talk to people, because I feel like that kind of helps a lot. If you talk to somebody about, what you're going through mentally, so you don't hurt yourself physically, you feel me?
Did you know that trauma affects the body as well as the mind? According to a study done by Harvard Health, many people experience behavioral and physical changes like overeating, more adrenaline production, and even more inflammation due to unhealed trauma. This makes them more susceptible to a number of somatic diseases and disorders, such as cancer, diabetes, obesity, and stroke. In order to avoid these susceptibilities, it's important to try to get the help and heal from the past trauma. The Harvard Health study suggests a few resources to overcome common healing barriers. These include the International Society for Traumatic Stress Studies, the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, and the National Center for PTSD. The links to those websites are in the description below. Did you relate to any of the things explained in these videos?
So that's the end of the video, man. But if y'all enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Catch me in my next video.